Hey folks, it's Monday, March 23. It's another Monday. Here we are again, wrapped around. Yesterday was the worst day I've had with my back since the previous Sunday when I injured it. Beginning to think something's wrong more than usual. I don't know what I can do about it. Just keep babying it and taking hot baths when I can, and just try to be easy on it, and hopefully it'll come back around. I got a lot of stuff to do out in the yard, and I need to get it done. So yesterday, I know I was talking about this the other day, Saturday, I guess. My central heat and air, like in the summer of 2023, I was running the air conditioner one day in the hot summertime, and suddenly it stopped blowing cold air. It was still blowing, the air just was no longer cold. And I did a bunch of repair work, to the actual unit outside, to replace the starter capacitor, or replace the fan, the fan motor, and no dice. And the weird thing is, every year there'd be a couple times I'd go try it just to see if it would work, and it would blow cold for a little bit and then stop. Well, so Friday, when I was having my poker people over, it was getting pretty stuffy in the house that day. So I kicked it on just to see if it would help, and it blew cold all evening until it was time to shut it off. And so then again on Saturday all day, from about 1 in the afternoon to about 9 in the evening, ran all day long. In fact, a problem that I had was that my old thermostat unit was the pressure sensitive buttons to turn the temperature up and down were no longer responding. For a long time, it was one of the things where you had to hit it and hold it and nail it just right to get it to register a touch and turn the temperature up or down 1 degree. It quit that altogether in recent times, and so it was stuck just at 68. So Saturday, it got up to 93 or 94 degrees in town here, and it was getting quite stuffy in the house. So when I turned it on, it was working all day trying to get it down to 68, which is you'll never do in this house when it's 90 something outside. And so it ran cold all day long, trying to, till I shut it off. And so yesterday I replaced the thermostat on the wall with the cheapest $25 unit from Wally World that I could find. And take the old one off, put the new one on. It maybe took me 30 minutes end to end, including hunting up my tools, and put it back in there, and the AC worked perfectly all day yesterday. And I turned it off because it was cooling off in the evening, and then by bedtime it was dropping into the 40s, so it was getting cold. So just to test it, put it over on the heat side, and it worked perfectly. So fingers crossed, my AC might work again. I hate to say it out loud even, but after the last 2.5 summers of dragging this giant 10,000 BTU AC window unit in and out, it's a pain in the butt, and I'd be happy not to do it. And just the central air just works better. It's cold in every place in the house I want it to be. Not just where the window unit can reach with a bunch of noisy fans going. So, like I say, my fingers are crossed that hopefully that's the end of that. I got a week before I'm trying to launch this site. I've got to come up with a bunch of money this week. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to get on that. I know I spent a lot of time talking about air conditioning in this particular episode. I apologize for that. I just want to let you know what was going on. This is a diary after all, and that's what happened yesterday. Kids got back from camping and mostly laid around all day because they were tired, which is, after 2 nights of camping out and hiking for miles and doing all that kind of stuff, being overstimulated makes sense. So they were pretty low key most of the day yesterday. Got up 6:15 this morning to take them to school, and now it's only 8:34. It's pretty early. This is usually around the time I get up, so I guess I'm ahead of the game, although I may end up taking a nap later. I guess we'll see. All right, well, that's probably enough yammering for me. Thank you for checking in on me. I'm still here. Still kicking. Yeah, I hope you're doing well. I hope your weekend was good. I hope the weather's nice where you are, and that you get everything your heart desires. All right, till tomorrow. Bye-bye.